I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Western. I'm Michaela with your Friday announcements. Remember, students, even though September is over, we are still here for you. September was Suicide Prevention Month. There is hope and there is help. If you or someone you love is struggling with suicidal thoughts, contact a supportive adult, or 988 is the National Suicide Helpline. It is like 911, but for mental health emergencies. 988 can be called to support someone who is struggling with suicide. We are here for you. Wild Lake Western Yearbook is looking for photos from Spirit Week. Please DM us to submit fun photos of you or your friends to the yearbook social media platforms to be featured in this year's book. The last day to submit your photos is on October 7th. Our Instagram username is WLW Yearbook, and our Twitter is yearbook_WLW. Attention all IB and AP students. Exam registration is now open. Information about how to register for your exams is posted in your grade level Google Classroom. Registration ends November 5th, 2022. For questions about AP registration, please contact Mr. Janicki, and for questions about IB registration, please contact Dr. Friedman. As we all know, today is a huge football game versus Davison. Let's head over to Kyle with some important information about tonight's game and our scores from around the LVC.
Welcome to Around the LVC, a segment where we take a look at sports scores around the Lakes Valley Conference. As you can see, today I have a Bally Sports Detroit mic flag. Tonight, the football game will be broadcasted on Bally Sports Detroit Extra, and you can stream the game on the Bally Sports app. Speaking of football, let's head over to our football scores. First up, we have Central's first win of the season at Waterford Kettering. They scored a touchdown in overtime to win it 14-7. This snapped a 30-game losing streak. Next, Western beat Milford 49-35, as Darius Taylor rushed 40 times for a school record 438 yards. And the third time this season, scored 6 touchdowns. He has 22 touchdowns through 5 games, which is unbelievable. Lastly, South Lyon won against Lakeland in their homecoming game 52-0. Lakeland is now 2-3, falling to 6th in the division. Next up, Milford defeating both Northern and Kettering boys cross country, with scores 26-33 and 16-47. Our very own boys cross country team ran away with a win against South Lyon East with a score of 21-40, but unfortunately had a tough loss against Lakeland, a top contender for the sports championships this year. South Lyon came up on top in their double duo last week, scoring 19-36 against Walled Lake Central and 15-46 against Waterford Mott. On our girls' side, Walled Lake Northern defeated both Milford and Waterford Kettering after a 21-34 race. Our Lady Warriors ran hard and continued their perfect record, scoring 22-33 against South Lyon East and 25-31 against Lakeland. South Lyon's girls team then had a sweeping victory against Waterford Mott and Walled Lake Central, putting up only 20 points for Central's 42. Our next sport is boys soccer, where the playoffs have begun. Western lost to Central in the first round in a close game, 2-3. Also, the 1-seed Lakeland blew out Mott 7-0 to move on to the second round. South Lyon East and Northern also advanced. No upsets as of now, but we'll keep you updated. Western lost to Northern in girls volleyball last week, as Northern runs their record to a 4-0. Another undefeated team in the LVC is Lakeland, as they defeat South Lyon in a close game through going 3-1. That's all the scores we have for you today, Western. Check in next week for more. If you haven't seen a sport that you'd like to see, contact Connor Lent or Kyle Klima. Back to you.
Thank you, Kyle. We hope to see everyone at the game tonight. And speaking of football, it's Friday, which means it's time for your mic'd up segment.
Known. And everyone's got to know his name, Lucas Price. If the price is right, it's not waterproof. You give me a straw?
So you don't get that on
Yeah, they just told me it's not waterproof. I don't know why they went by waterproof ones.
Right, exactly. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
This guy is a true Batman, actually.
We hope you guys love the mic'd up segments as much as we do. Another sport that will be starting up soon is basketball, and the Walled Lake Western Girls Basketball Open Gyms will be held on the following dates and times. Monday, October 10th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Aux Gym, and Wednesday, October 19th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. also in the Aux Gym. Tryouts to be held from November 14th to November 18th. That is all the news we have for you today, Western. Have a great weekend.